little shit that is decided to just really go nuts and fuck wide. So, are we recording now? Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah. So to recap, you guys were supposed to go to the top extravaganza. You both had acts that you had prepared. And so you guys had gone in, you watched a couple other acts perform, and then Mo went up and he did a lovely little magic show, followed by a little hello my baby, little tap tap. And then Sola did some lovely acrobatics and involved some fire, and she definitely caught the eye of Mr. Light. Um, Laura, you
What
had,
Mo didn't.
well, remember he was like doing all like weird.
As always.
Well, no,
Speed.
no, I mean, Mr. Light, because you were describing your 80s leotard, and I don't know, I made a face at you or something. Mr. Light.
Oh,
It's
right.
like,
I
you
forgot.
guys anyway, it's
I forgot.
yeah.
So you literally caught the eye.
That's what I mean. Yeah, and then we had a
I
whole
thought you
debate about
definitely
what
was
their
like, wow, the
relationship
gymnastics are
was.
really good. I forgot. Okay. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I'll take one for the team if I got it.
might have to. Lara, you had Sola throw knives at you,
Yes.
and she did an amazing job. And then you literally brought the house down with some fire.
Is everyone still in their costumes too?
You guys are all in your costumes still, yes.
I don't know what Berlin's costume is.
Yours was just war paint.
Okay.
Yeah.
But don't I have the uniform horn? I think.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
So, yes. So you guys decided, well, Sola did, or Alira did, that lighting a fireball in a tent filled with people was a great idea. And the fireball you did, and it did in fact ignite the tent, and at the same time, um, due to the sort of untamable nature of your magic, your wild magic surge could not be kept back, and a unicorn appeared. And I had changed that on the list, just so you know. Because that could not be allowed to happen every time. I also realized the gold. I wrote down roll 1d100 gold. It's fine. Keep the. I think you made like 300 gold pieces last time.
Yeah, I
You're
had
supposed
so
to roll a
much.
d100 and get gold. Anyway, so I was also not reading my own writing correctly. So you just made big. But anyway,
Those are good ones.
those are good ones. But yeah, you guys summoned the unicorn, and amidst the fire and the chaos and the smoke, he attacked you guys. He was very upset right away. And a very lengthy battle ensued in which you could hear screams and cries of the people around you, suffering smoke inhalation and trapped under debris and stuff like that. And yet you all fought on, eventually murdering the unicorn, Mo stabbing it or slamming it endlessly in a very uncharacteristic fit of wild bloodlust. Um, very concerning bit of bloodlust. Um, and you, Sola, you sliced the horn off with some of Mo's help, and you tucked it in your pocket. And Berlin, you had left a little bit earlier, showing a streak of some good nature. You went and you started rescuing people, and you began pulling people from the rubble and the flames. Um, and eventually, you all made your way outside to see the lively carnival no more. Now, almost like a desolate battle scene as smoke was filling the air. People's faces are charred with the smoke. A lot of them have blood, and their children are screaming, crying for their parents. Parents are crying. Everybody's just in total state of disarray.
And they didn't save everybody, right? Like there was like
No, but you saved a lot.
you got like most of them.
You did a good job. Yes, you guys were all brought to the feasting orchard, in the crush of the crowd, and it's kind of been set up now like a bit of like a refugee camp. The way that everybody's kissing and pots have been brought in, and the pixies are rushing around tending to people. And yes, the sounds of coughing is just mixed with the wailing and the crying of the notified children and adults alike. Um, this happy carnival no more. You four had been ready to sort of turn and run when Mr. Witch and Mr. Light appeared with the crowd. Mr. Witch, normally the stern of the two, looked just like he couldn't believe it, like he was in shock. And Mr. Light looked demented, twisted, angry. And you guys were grabbed by carnival hands and dragged over to their wagon in the circle of the staff area of the camp. And they had you all sitting in their wagon waiting with Burley, a very large bugbear, just sort of standing at your side, just kind of waiting together with you for Mr. Witch or Mr. Light to come in and have a talk with you. Oh, and yes, you are still in your attire and you are you're in your like Mosin his little singed coattails on his tuxedo. Your war paint is streaked down your face, which probably just makes you look cooler. So your leg warmers are definitely dusted and covered with soot and grime and blood. Each of you are covered in blood. And Allura, your little cuffs are all singed and all full of holes. But you are all still wearing your get up in your garb. You still have your other attire as well. But you guys are all sat in the wagon waiting for Mr. Witch or Mr.
Are we pained or restrained in any way?
Say no, you're not. However, a very big showing of grabbing you guys and bringing you to the wagon system.
So there's just one guard, a bugbear,
Mhm.
just kind of
Just
watching
one.
over us. Okay. Okay.
I mean, mistakes happen.
Yeah, I'm good.
Accidents happen.
I just have a feeling they're not gonna look at this like an accident.
They have like the craziest shit happening here
Hey.
at this carnival, and nothing's ever been set on fire before.
How was I supposed to know that the cloth was flammable?
Yeah, you didn't mean to hurt
It's
anybody.
an accident.
This is awful.
I'm gonna. Can I take one of these potions? I'm gonna drink a potion. Am I still have my stuff? Do I still have my stuff?
Yeah.
I'm very hurt, by the way. I'm bleeding. bleeding out.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
I
also
remember
I
it
think
injured.
And you guys
unicorn.
all had
If I remember, the unicorn stabbed me. This
yeah.
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 But also, Stan did do it a couple times, I
I
believe.
feel like I kind of
I have-
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
Right.
one of these potions of superior healing. I have that
Hopefully that-
somehow. I don't know why I have that. This is the right character. No, this is the wrong character. Never mind.
I don't think I got hit.
I
Wait,
I
this is
don't-
the right character.
anything.
We haven't.
Any
had
damage?
any-
No,
I don't think you fought the usual, did you?
No.
We
I
did.
You did a bit, but then you ran away.
I lost health from going back and forth in and out, and like the fires and stuff. I lost health like every time.
Yeah. I don't
Well,
have
How do I
any
take a-
spells.
How do I take a potion? Take a potion. I want to roll it for me. Oh, I guess I'll just.
D&D Beyond, everybody.
Ooh, I heal. Back to full. Oh, I'm alive.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna say like I'm like a nervous ball of energy. I'm just like tapping my foot and looking around. That unicorn horn is just burning a hole in my pocket.
Yes, and it is. You notice a very faint dusting, almost like glitter, continually seeps out of your pocket.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at them and I'm just gonna be like as quietly as I can. We gotta make a run for it. We can't just wait here.
But if we make a run for it, then they're definitely.
We got what
gonna-
we needed. We don't need to be at this carnival anymore.
But we don't know how to get out of the carnival either. We're stuck here.
Yeah,
Well,
what-
so they all beat up.
Oh.
Just beat up, so they're looking at the ground.
Wait,
Where is it? Oh yeah.
is
You just go to the Feywild.
Please, but we don't know how to get to the Feywild.
Why do we need to? We don't need to go there anymore. We got the unicorn.
Yeah.
I know. I think we can go.
wait, is Mel
What?
is Mel hurt?
What is this place that I'm
Yeah,
supposed to go
he's
to?
hurt.
I'm very hurt.
I'm gonna give
I
Mo
can't keep
I'll
this
give Mo
open,
my
but-
other potion.
Okay, but I need it. Hold on. Okay, thanks.
You get a potion of
Um,
superior healing. I have no potion no more.
You gotta be- I
You
gotta
still
read
have
this.
your own.
That's a really good
I
potion.
don't have to. Um. Okay, what's the What do I roll?
10d4 plus 20. That's all I have. I think we need it though.
Oh yeah, I've got like no.
No.
One,
You get automatic 20, so it's like whatever. It's just a bonus.
two,
That's potion.
that's just about
Superior healing. I had two
Yeah.
of them in my pack somehow. I don't know why.
I do. Oh,
um,
I'm gonna drink my potion of greater healing. I wasn't going to, but
two,
wait, how much health?
four.
do you-
Do you remember if I got
Whoa.
damaged that badly? Because I'm sitting. I see it sitting at 26,
16.
It's
Like,
like-
what's it? What was your full health?
43.
Yeah, that's.
Okay,
I
I
think
thought
it
that.
went after Allura the most.
Yeah.
I was at 2.
19,
So I'm about half. I'm about half.
Because
So-
Allura was right there.
The unicorn stabbed the shit out of me.
It went and
Yeah, it really hated you.
I got, wait,
I didn't.
I got
I
healed
did-
like way more than I need to. So I'm supposed to be at 43 now, but I have a max of 28. Do I just go to 28 or do I get
It doesn't give you temporary hit
Okay,
points,
okay.
so
Yeah,
you
it just heals you full.
I can't remember your character's name anymore.
Which one?
Allura, right.
Allura.
Okay, wait, you're Sola now?
Sola,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I'm back.
Get all mixed up.
I'll be Sola moment.
Yeah. Oh well, I can't remember what you voice singer.
That was accurate what you started doing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. No, I can't.
Just
do it
because
yet.
of little froggy, and you're like sitting in front of them on the mat, and you're kicking your
Little feeties.
Oh, the voice makes me so much. Well, thanks, Lara. I'm feeling very good now. Yeah. So before all of this, I was about to go to the Hall of Illusions when I can't remember how I got distracted. I think snail racing brought me elsewhere, but we should go. Hall of Illusions.
No.
Yeah, I think
You were one.
yeah, right. And he pulls out his little notepad. I can't remember the pixie's name.
Oh, Jerry.
Jeremy, right? So my
Jeremy.
buddy,
Something like that.
Jeremy.
I
I
think it
couldn't
was
say
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Jeremy told me to say
Jeremy.
hither, thither, here and there, wonder, yonder, show me where, and that's gonna take us to the Feywild. So let's go.
Wait, you were gonna go there on your own
Well,
before you got distracted.
yeah, I was gonna check it out, maybe.
Where are we? Let's see. Wait,
We're
where's
in-
the map?
Oh, I took the map away.
Oh yeah, we're well.
We don't know
let's
where
see,
we're at.
The carnival is not set up the way that it was.
yeah.
That makes
So,
sense.
oh, it's still there.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
where I did it.
uh,
Guys,
but we were at the feast. Okay, yeah.
You guys are now in the staff area.
Well, you see, Berlin,
Um,
you didn't really fight that unicorn, so I think you should take the lead here and get us out of here.
Everybody roll me a D100.
Ah.
What do you mean I didn't fight the
Well,
unicorn?
you
I
didn't
was
fight the-
saving butt.
Unicorn.
guys,
Hates unicorns.
I was getting mauled by the unicorn. That didn't feel very great.
54.
67.
35.
86.
Yeah, right down there. So,
Guys, maybe we should
is this all
Maybe
the
we should
spells
go
that I
to the
have
Feywild.
on Beyond?
Why don't we just run? I don't
I don't
understand. Let's just get out of here.
Well, we could
Okay, so
run
we need.
to the Feywild and disappear
Then how-
in there.
But then, how do we get out of the Feywild to get back to the regular realm?
Do you
Because
think it's better we go through the gate or the front entrance and leave?
what if this
I mean,
like
we can just climb on the wall or something. I like look around for the
I go
walls.
where it's clouds beyond the.
I was
Is
just
it?
gonna say, I think we're trapped. What if we're trapped in the carnival?
I think we have to go onwards to the Feywild.
It's gonna get worse. The Feywild.
What if we get stuck in
not
some
close
sort of
there.
like
It's
loop?
right there.
What if it's like Groundhog's Day? You know that major motion picture.
We can.
I just want to go home.
We can see the Hall of Illusions from here. I'm looking at it. We just gotta make it there.
What if we just
I
make
mean,
a
I
break
think we
for
can
it?
run for it. But Mo, how confident are you that this is gonna work?
Well, I
Because if we
trust
just run into the Hall of Mirrors and it doesn't work, we're completely fucked.
What? What if
Well, maybe you would like to go talk to Jeremy.
No.
Well,
I'm
know,
scared,
but-
guys?
It
What
exists,
if-
to be honest.
What if they?
Is Jeremy a frog by any chance?
he's a pixie.
Look at.
I think we should go.
I'm scared. Everybody
And
saw me
most
light
person
that
will try to walk away.
fireball in the tent.
You
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah, you're in trouble.
you notice that the trickle is instantly coming out of your pocket.
It's like the unicorn horn?
Yeah.
Okay, can I try to look at it?
There's a
I'm
what
just
coming
gonna
out of her
open my
pocket?
enough to like see it.
Just
You take it out or you take a look and it looks smaller than it did.
Like it's running out.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. I don't want to alarm anybody, but this unicorn horn is disappearing.
oh,
No.
why?
We need that.
I know we need it. We need to like
We need to go.
yeah.
Well,
28 dead, 31 suffering from smoke inhalation that none of my pixies can heal. And you see a very irate Mr. Light has stormed into this room, slamming the door.
should have left.
Do you have any idea what you have done?
We know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We were doing a talent show.
I'm gonna hide behind Berlin. I hide behind Berlin. I can't.
Yeah, we all hide. She
Every-
saved everybody,
Not everybody.
pretty much.
I
You should
tried.
thank her.
Berlin did.
And there was this
her
crazy
best to save.
unicorn.
Look,
So
my friend didn't mean to hurt anybody. And you didn't say no fire. We didn't break any
Really?
rules
we were doing
What do we
your
need to
talent
do
show
to make
to make
amends.
your carnival better.
Mo.
Mo.
Mo! Hush, hush.
In all of my years of running this carnival, we have never had anything remotely like this happen.
I'm surprised, actually.
Are you questioning how I run my carnival?
Yes.
You who killed
Mo.
28 people?
We're
You
just
need
we
to.
could not have possibly anticipated that would result out of
It's not like we directly killed these people. It's not like we threw the fireball at them trying to murder people. It was an accident.
Yeah, but so I have reports from my stagehands that a unicorn appeared, which is I don't even know what to make of that. Could have been smoke inhalation. But the four of you chose to attack it after setting the tent on fire.
Oh,
It was attacking us.
actually, Mr. Light, the unicorn stabbed me. He stabbed me on sight.
also
Why should I care about that? You just killed 28
I did-
people.
I
What
think
were we
The
supposed to
unicorns.
do?
You see, we
Pretty white
saved the
people.
day.
I'm just saying that
Could have
we
been more if you let that unicorn. If we didn't kill that unicorn. instead.
The unicorn was rabid.
It was crazy.
It was
It really
crazy.
saved the day.
Like the unicorn is not noble and majestic.
That one
Well,
was
Do
definitely.
you have
Yeah,
any
it was
idea
rad.
that
I
on a
think-
whole nother level is an extreme crime if you've managed to kill a unicorn?
Wait, and attacked us. What were we supposed to do?
It's a crime to kill unicorns.
they're protected species.
We're not.
Well,
from-
they're
we're
just-
not from here.
You murdered them. They're sentient. They're like us.
He didn't talk
Well,
to me.
it didn't seem very
But they-
sentient.
He stabbed me on sight. My
So
It
uncle.
wasn't a nice guy. Just, what were you gonna do about that unicorn? I
I'm pushed
so-
low behind me again.
Don't talk to the man.
Anyway,
What's
done is
what's
done.
now?
you four have destroyed this carnival beyond the measure. I don't even know what we're gonna do, if we're gonna even be able to continue running. Nevertheless, parents looking for their missing children, children looking for missing parents. I just don't even know.
I mean, children were already going missing. So,
What do you know
Yeah.
about the children going missing?
I know this. I'm just making a comment. That I don't think you can pin that one on us. She
Yeah.
avoids his eyes.
We're talking
All
bad
right.
for law enforcement.
You guys are
Help a lot of people.
It's like- We were just trying to put on a good show, and accidents happened, and then a unicorn
So you
attacked us,
summoned
and
a
we,
unicorn from the Feywild.
we didn't mean
which
to.
pray
Listen,
that my
wait,
false
wait.
reports are not accurate on
Look,
who that
wait,
was.
Where I'm from, when accidents happen, as a result of a company hosting a public event, the liability is on the company, not the public.
What is this? Berlin's got public relations down.
Where I'm from,
These
You know,
orcs,
the
the
orc
orcs, yeah,
tribe.
the orcs tribe are they're very liability cause. They read between the lines.
yeah, the 5%.
Oh, wait. Mr. Light, that fireball and I think the unicorn was a result of my magic incompetence. It's a condition.
Clearly.
I can't control it. If anything, you want to blame someone, you could blame me, and I'll walk behind outside of Berlin.
Oh, I am.
Mhm.
Now here's the question, though: what to do with you all?
Well, we're trying to get to the Feywild, so I think you probably help us do that.
I think he's gonna help us.
I mean, we can just
Well,
leave.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh no, that's not happening.
well, what are you gonna do? You can't imprison us. What laws have we broken?
Well, I can imprison you, and I will if I have to.
I don't know. This is a lawful way. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
Now here's the thing:
You don't know anything about liability.
it's time to talk straight. Enough of the bullshit. What are you guys doing at the carnival? Why are you here in the first place?
We're
We
mostly
listened
just
up.
trying to get to the Feywild.
Yeah.
We were on our way to the Feywild, and we just got.
We're
Why
trying
are
to
you
save
on
the
your way
world
to
that
the
we are
Feywild?
from.
And why have you murdered this unicorn?
So we essentially,
My
my brother was
She tells the whole story.
my brother was a terrible orc, and he took over the kingdom and was ruling, and I can't remember exactly how it came about, but he was partnered with a company who they were creating potions, or he created a company that was creating potions that were turning people into stone. We killed my brother, and then
and
Wait.
save the king.
and saved the king,
By the way,
but in the hope saved the whole world that we're from. I don't know what world we're in right now,
I
to be
don't care
honest.
about your world.
But
To be honest.
okay, well, okay.
Then why are you asking questions if you don't care?
Because it seems you came to my carnival. for a
Literally
reason,
didn't mean to. Just showed up here.
And you somehow know about the gate to the Feywild. You somehow know about the missing children.
So you admit that
That we
there's
do
missing
know.
children.
Yes, there are missing children.
Yeah.
More than the ones you killed.
We don't know anything about it. We just know it is a thing.
What do you know of the Thieves' Coven?
Yeah.
I don't think we know
Tell me
anything.
more. Mr.
Three
Light.
Don't find our
Mr.
sassy little
Light.
friend here.
That was so sassy. Why? Why did you get so
That's what you
sassy all of a
do.
sudden, Mr.
Look,
Light?
we're actually the law enforcement around here.
It's missing children.
The Hourglass Coven. Sorry, I said the Thieves' Coven. Hourglass Coven. What's the significance of that?
Yeah.
We're just trying to save the world that we came from because people have turned to stone.
All right.
We don't really care all that much about what's going on here.
What does that have to do with killing a unicorn?
It does have to do with killing a unicorn.
Well, I mean, okay, we didn't want to have to kill it. It attacked us. We just need a unicorn.
Why do you need a unicorn?
because
Tried to explain to you, there's a potion. We have to
There's
make a cure for it. I need a horn.
we're trying to cure the people turned to stone, and it's a magical potion. That
And you need a
requires-
unicorn horn.
Yes.
Those are very, very difficult to come to.
We're aware. We have been searching for years.
It's been years.
Like circles.
Literal years.
This is the closest we've ever gotten.
So you can hopefully sympathize with us in the fact that we saw a unicorn and that maybe became our first priority. Also,
you
it
didn't
stabbed my
manage to
friend.
take the horn.
I mean, there was a lot going on. There was chaos.
I thought we called them.
All right.
Whoa! Shh.
Wait, what? No,
Shh,
it's
Mo.
wait, yeah.
Well, hush.
Well, I didn't know that it was a unicorn in the tent. There was just
Maybe we all hallucinated it.
maybe. All right. So here's the deal. I'll let you all off if you can go into the Feywild, find the Hourglass Coven, and find the missing children.
Oh. Hmm.
I
Okay.
don't know that you'll be able to find many of them.
What was that Raven guy's name again?
Oh, the kangaroo? Kettleston. It was
Kettleston.
girl.
So what's with that bird lady, Kettlestein? Do you know why she's mad at you?
She's upset because she's upset because she would like to know what is going on, and we have not been very forthcoming with her.
And why aren't you being very forthcoming? People's children are missing and you're not giving any
A
information.
carnival is not going to be successful if I'm telling everybody that their kids could go missing.
So your profits are more important than these children.
I mean,
So-
maybe.
So why do you want us to find the missing children then? If you don't.
Well, I want you to stop the Hourglass Coven ultimate, and that'll solve all of my problems.
Do you know why they're stealing children?
Like, who are these people?
There are three heads that have taken over the Feywild from Zybilna, the Archfey.
Is that the lady we all had a dream about?
Mhm.
They've taken it over. Nobody's seen her in an awful long time. And as a result, the heads have been wreaking havoc on my carnival. And they send their little creatures, creations, what have you, to the carnival to steal things and people.
Okay, it's not that I don't have sympathy for these parents who lost their children. It's just we kind of have our own mission going on here. Like we're trying to save our world.
Well, and in order to complete your mission, that involves me letting you go now, doesn't it?
So you're saying if we don't go, you're gonna imprison us?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, and what's you know?
We could
I-
probably just break out.
Okay, no. Yes, I can break out of most prisons, but I mean, sure, we'll go to the Feywild.
So you know Zibilna.
I don't know her personally. I know of her.
Tell me more.
Well,
What was
Pretty
that?
I mean-
well-known man.
Yeah.
she is the reason that I have this carnival.
She-
And ever since the other hags have taken over, they've made a mess of it.
Okay, so Zibilna's a hag.
No, the three hags. She's the archfey prisoner.
So what's the significance of this carnival to the Feywild?
Well, it doesn't hold much significance other than it comes from the Feywild in a sense, and it is operated on a lot of Fey magics and things.
This guy's just here to make a buck.
Yes.
Mm.
But Sibilna just allowed you to start the carnival. Just cause or helped you or
She helped us. Can't even remember now. Can't remember. She helped us to make a trade for this carnival, and it isn't just for a buck. I'll have you know, it's a lot of fun to run a joyful carnival. At least it was until the hags got involved, and until you four decided to kill a bunch of people.
Really can't keep
So
in the sun of us.
the hags are stealing the kids?
Yes, well, they're little accomplices.
Yeah.
They're servants, if you will.
I mean, I'm inclined to just take this deal.
Yeah.
we'll probably, along the way, just happen to solve your problem somehow. Easy peasy, you wrap it up.
I think there could be some
Easy
incentive
peasy.
involved. This is a rather large mission.
I mean, the incentive is we don't get imprisoned here, and we can go.
If we get imprisoned,
I like
we
your drawings,
we
Mo.
work for the carnival.
Yeah.
Would I be a
yeah.
Connie?
You also served me for the next 8 years.
8
Okay.
years. That's I don't have a
No, thank
short
you.
lifespan.
Yeah, no, thank you. I don't do well being imprisoned anywhere. I'd rather.
How
Let's
much
just-
your
that would be just great,
lifespan?
What? My
What do you
lifespan.
mean you
Kobolds only live to be 40 years old, and I'm like half that. So I already got a short lifespan.
Okay.
all right?
Well,
I guess
take us to the Feywild.
Do you
Mo's so sad.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Okay. He walks you to the door. And Burley gets up and follows. And as you guys leave this little wagon, you begin making your way through the smoke-filled, burnt, charred remains or past those remains. And you continue on. You see a lot of the carnivals being packed up and cleaned up.
I honestly do.
Magically, it's not, people aren't doing it by hand. However, the big prop is being sort of attacked by the hands. They're trying to get in there and see what's, clearing the rubble and pulling what you could only assume to be fair goers that got stuck. And yeah, you see most of the carnival, and we see the Hall of Illusions is still standing. And at its front, when you guys walk up to it, you see a large wooden mannequin of a grinning sort of raven-haired girl, in witch's attire with a green flowing cape. She's kind of hovering inside of a glass cabinet. At the top of the cabinet, it says Tasha the Wizard, known for her hideous laughter. Everybody roll me an intelligence.
But just an intelligence check, or
Well,
I got a 19.
$17.
Berlin and Laura. In your travels looking for the cure, you had spent many a time in a library among the streets with the people, and you've heard the name Tasha, and you know that it's sort of one of the monikers of Igwilth, the Witch Queen, and you know that she was well known for her hideous laughter. What that means is
thing be known.
was that she was able to cause those around her to erupt into an unending laughter. A horrific twist of humor. And yeah, you know that this terrible witch queen, that was just one of her monikers.
You like this Tasha lady, Mr. Light?
I mean, no, but she it adds something to the carnival, that's for sure. Yep. And
he's just leading us to the Feywild right now. Okay. Can I ask him a question as we're walking? I'm gonna. I was like, so if we happen to find a unicorn while we're there, and let's say we happen to convince it to give us its horn, how would one go about preserving something like that?
what do you mean a unicorn horn doesn't need preserving?
It doesn't like slowly dissipate or anything.
No,
You're positive.
positive.
You've had your hands on one before and never
Yes.
had it. Okay.
I've seen one before. I have not, but no, they don't just dissipate.
I think you'll be happy to know that I don't think we killed a unicorn.
I think we all hallucinated it. Well, I don't think it actually happened.
I hope for your sake that's true.
Why? What would happen to us if we did kill a unicorn?
It's not good.
If we didn't,
Especially the one
if
that
we
I
didn't
think
kill
it
a
was.
unicorn, then what?
Who I think it was.
Then
Well,
what do
who
we
do you
kill?
think it was?
I think he's making it up.
Sorry, what did we say on that?
I said if we didn't kill a unicorn, then what did we kill? What stabbed me?
Just some little guy.
It's just a guy. It's just a guy in a
Yeah,
unicorn
what
outfit.
a hallucination.
Who do you think the unicorn was? There are unicorn.
We shouldn't talk about this.
Unicorns have names.
Yes.
Well, this
Yeah, I
unicorn,
said they're just like us. They're sentient beings.
But-
Mm.
but the unicorn
Where-
didn't talk to me. Didn't talk to us. It was
It
kill on
didn't
sight.
say anything.
What if this wasn't a
sounds like
unicorn? What
no-
if it was something else?
Do you know a crazy unicorn?
No, I've never met one.
But you said you've seen one.
Not this crazy.
So do you know where they live?
How did you summon him in?
I
I-
don't know.
it was-
He just appeared.
Yeah,
It was
but-
me. I did it. I did.
And did you summon him into?
It was an accident. I swear.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Okay. You had to summon unicorns this whole time. Like you're pretty upset
No.
with you.
Listen, it was a magical influx of energy that suddenly dispersed from my body because I can't control my powers. That's what it was. and then this creature showed up. So maybe it wasn't a unicorn. What if it was just like some sort of projection of my inner ability to, take some responsibilities for my life? I don't know.
It's like therapy.
Maybe
Unicorn.
it stabbed me. Maybe that says something more about myself than anything else.
Why would
Reliving your
you think
old
that it
trauma.
would be a specific unicorn?
Yeah.
Because some of my stage hands managed to get a look at him, and they described what they saw in great detail, and I really hope that that wasn't the case.
Okay,
Well,
well,
what did
you're
they
about to
tell
send us
you?
into the Feywild to try to help you, right?
Mhm.
And if you're sending us in thinking that we may have done some terrible bad thing that's going to
Well,
prevent
you
us from
certainly
finishing,
have, regardless of if this is who I think it was. Let's
Well-
just pray you didn't get the horn.
What do you mean, who?
We didn't find a body. Let's just pray that he's still alive.
You didn't find the
Okay, so
body?
then-
I start to like sweat.
You mean it's
What happens if we didn't find any horn? What happens if we did?
How would you have found the horn without taking it off of you?
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. I'm just trying to figure out what you're talking about. I need to know everything I can about unicorns if I'm gonna go talking to them to try to get horns. And you're saying I shouldn't remove them from the body.
Yeah, unicorn horn is like our whole thing.
Yeah, we
It's
just
been like a while. We've been
it's
obsessing.
it's
and you
the
seem to know a lot about it.
it's the ingredient to the antidote.
Yes, I understand that. I understand that this is why you took.
What if we just get little shavings? What if
We're
it's
not
like
trying
nail
to murder.
clippers?
No.
We didn't. To be honest, we thought they were just animals.
It attacked us. I don't know.
You might be able to procure us some unicorn horn so we can save the day.
It's pretty gruesome that you sell like unicorn horn like toys and stuff.
If it's supposed to be so evil.
Yeah.
If it's-
They're not evil.
if you were selling like human eyeballs.
It's no. It's like an homage to them, rather.
Oh,
The unicorn's horn is their source of power. You remove that, they are no longer mythical, fantastical beasts.
it's just
Oh.
horse, right?
They're not gonna like it.
It would be like taking a barbarian's, favored arm, a wizard's wand,
Favorite part.
like a. I know, I looked at Berlin and I was like, yeah, barbarian.
Favorite arm.
My arm.
It would be
Just look at
My mace.
you might as well kill them and take their
What?
horn.
But
Wait,
if you do kill them and take their horn, what happens? You just said that I shouldn't do that.
Well, you shouldn't do that just as much as you shouldn't murder the king of your world.
Do the kings here?
They practically run the Feywild. They're very well revered and respected. You
Then-
don't mess with the
Then,
unicorns.
Mr. Light, can I ask you a question?
They're the guardians.
Oh,
If-
okay.
If we can't get the unicorn horn, then how are we supposed to save everybody?
I don't know.
Then what are we doing then?
Well, you're gonna have to go into the Feywild and find out if you can convince the unicorn to part with that horn.
All of a sudden, okay, let's just speed this along. I feel like I'm on a time crunch. Let's just get going. Then we gotta get to the Feywild.
All right.
So let's go
Everybody
like a
roll
time
me
bomb.
roll me a wisdom saving throw as you begin to walk past Tasha's statue into the Hall of Illusions.
Wisdom saving.
A wisdom saving throw?
Nat 20.
Nice.
24.
Frick. Ooh, I got 17 actually.
Berlin, you're the only one that you immediately double over in laughter.
No, I knew it.
And you fall prone on the ground and you're unable to stop laughing as you roll around on the ground in front of all of your friends.
Oh,
This isn't funny. We're actually in kind of a bad situation.
Freak it out. Yeah, but
um,
No.
Maybe we should just drag her. Let's just drag her away.
We go now.
Let's d-
Drag her? She's a half orc.
we can do it. All right.
I don't think we can.
You grab one arm. I grab the other.
Little kobold, okay.
Yeah.
You and Mo grab one, I'll grab one.
Okay. You grab the legs.
We're gonna
Okay, Mo and Allura, roll me a strike. Check.
Oh,
You'll be fine.
I got a one. I got a.
Oh no.
What have you got?
10.
Okay. Roll me a strength check.
Okay.
Then you do all this work on your own.
Let's see. I'm not very strong.
Nobody's
so
strong here.
15.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you do manage to drag Berlin very awkwardly towards this large tent. Its exterior shifting mural. These green fairies sort of diving into portals of color. And the spiraled colors of the tent's canopy. As you guys go through sort of the opening into a large tent filled with mirrors. And as you guys walk through, you notice the first mirror, you all look rather young. You look like children again. You look like, or maybe like 12, sort of respectively in your races, but you look like a young child that's just ready to go out and run and play and stretch and your joints,
Mo
you know,
looks no
the time when
different.
time when your joints didn't hurt so much. And as you guys continue on, you steadily grow older until finally you see yourselves in your sort of aging years, your twilight years. The skin on the face sagging, wrinkles appearing at the corners of your eyes. And you notice, or you can just see what you yourself would look like.
Just give like a big sigh. I'm like, well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, look at that. It's like 2 years for me.
Oh,
I was
I
like,
think, I think you got a little bit more time.
I
Laughing.
Yeah, is Berlin still losing her mind?
Roll me another with advantage. There was some saving throw.
Uh,
Oh.
15.
Okay, you pass. So you do start to, as you've been dragged through past all your former self to your now self to your age
I
self.
see myself old and I just
It like
stop
sobered you up.
Oh, that's so depressing.
And
I
Mr.
couldn't
Light.
possibly fight like in that sort of state.
as you all have been going through, you realize that Mr. Light stopped a little ways back at a mirror, one mirror in particular.
Okay.
Hey, what's I'll walk
Well,
back over to him. And look at him in the mirror.
and you see, it just looks like you. This is your true age on this one mirror in particular. And he turns to look at all of you. Mind the rule of 3. Future, present, past. No.
Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah.
You're the one with the fancy
Um,
words.
Hospitality,
Roll
reciprocity, ownership.
Those are very good rules to know as well. I'm glad you knew them.
Yeah, remember that. Okay.
Most a bit of a kid. That's
Sorry, I
Are
was just,
you
I was
are you taking notes here, Mel?
Yeah. It was supposed to say.
I don't know. What do you want?
What are we doing?
Is there any other rules?
Yeah.
Rule of
who-
3. What are we
who-
supposed to do?
the rule of
is-
what? What?
The rule of 3. Future, present, and past.
Yeah.
Okay, noted. Can we go?
Don't know what that means.
Absolutely, you can. Do you know? I'm gonna do it now. Art. Stand in front of the mirror
Mo's got this.
and repeat after me.
You like knock him flat.
Hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where.
Hither,
Hither,
thither,
thither, here and there.
Show
me yonder.
Show me
Be
there.
there.
Over there.
Did we do it?
Did we do it?
It starts to swirl and then it goes back to your end. All right. Hither, thither,
Hither, thither,
here and there,
Here
here
and
and
there.
there.
wander yonder,
Wander yonder.
show me where.
Show me where.
I wrote that down earlier.
The mirror starts to swirl, and it continues to swirl. It blocks out your reflection. Anytime it pushes one hand through, and pulls it back out again. Well, go on.
Okay, before we go, what direction? Where is this coming?
What direction?
There is a mirror split into 3 parts. There's 3 heads. They've all taken over a part. You'll have to go find the heads to stop the coven.
Oh my god, this is gonna take so much longer than it should.
Okay.
And what if we need to come out for whatever reason?
I don't.
You don't know how to leave the Feywild?
It'll depend on where you wind up.
Okay, well,
The
even if
doors in and out change constantly.
okay, well, I guess we just go.
Okay, let's go.
That's what it was like. Just so you know, I think Mr. Witch is a better carnival hand than you.
The shade. Can I be the last one to go? I want to be the last one to go.
Yeah. Sure. Well, you step there.
I'll be the last one to go, and before I leave, I'm gonna turn around to Miss Delight, and I'm gonna like hang my head and say, Miss Delight, I'm sorry about ruining your carnival. I didn't mean to. And then I'll just walk in.
Yeah, and you step through, and
I can really watch.
yeah, this is the right time.
Ah, falling through like the hole in the rabbit in Alice in Wonderland.
Ooh, I know I saw that policy in that.
I didn't expect to go to the Feywild, to be honest with you. I thought we were gonna do this carnival for the whole time.
Well, you're like, we have the horns. Why would we go?
Yeah, what's happening with that horn?
I'm about to ask when we get back. I'm gonna ask if I can look at it again and see where it's at.
I think it's
Actually, it's not.
dissipating.
Yeah,
It's
I have a feeling
a dissipating.
that was too easy to get that word.
I feel like we probably just unleashed some crazy beast. My desk keeps squeaking. I don't know where the squeak is, and it's really annoying. I didn't use up all my tickets.
I know. I had extra tickets printed and everything.
It's 6 rides left, and I never used them.
I had 3. Mr. Light was
My
angry.
other group was much better this week, by the way. My other group was much better this week, by the way.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, everybody
Feeling
relaxed a little bit more, I think. So
Everybody just had to settle into each other.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's good.
It takes some time to get used to people RPing and stuff.
Yeah, and I think like 2 of them are just so new, so I think it was just the first session, which is easier just to kind of get the mechanics.
I
down.
remember when you guys were new, and I remember when
Oh,
Pickle
yeah.
was running the sessions and stuff, and she'd come in later after me. We'd play games afterwards, and we was talking about it. And I was like, "Give them time. We'll let them warm up."
How
You
do you
guys-
make your bathroom smell like that? It smells like
Good, I hope.
a fancy
Yeah,
place.
that's what we're doing.
Good.
The bathroom first.
It smells like a professional bathroom. You don't have like a I was looking. I was like, "Where's the
Like,
Febreze
potpourri or
or
The
something.
something?"
potpourris. Andy's mints, little
Really?
Andy's mints there.
It smells like exactly like how like the bathroom smells when you're in like some sort of like fancy corporate place and you use their washroom or something. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's something
That's
that
a
you
big
can.
compliment.
I was gonna say that's
I
something
didn't
that
even clean it before you guys came, so
whenever you're feeling bad, you can think to yourself, at least my bathroom smell like a fancy corporate office.
But like a bathroom, like I walked in and I was like, "This I've smelled this before. It smells fancy."
Maybe have the certain soap that they use or something.
Yeah, but then I smelled the soap and it didn't have the same smell as the. I don't know. I don't know.
Which one did you use? The main one or
The main one, yeah. So,
Alright, everybody go to the bathroom.
I want to know.
What else is smelling?
when we're away for a week, you're gonna be in the bathroom like,
I
Where
know,
is
I'm
it?
like, "What's the
what
secret?"
is this? Everybody roll me a D100.
Oh, goodness.
Huh. Damn.
35.
Oh, wait.
35?
93.
Oh wow.
82.
39. I'm sorry for ruining Black Panther's party.
Well, you guys were
They're
so
good, hey?
They're at Costco now, I think.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay. You guys are so close to your first roll. It's impressive. Okay.
What does that mean?
The first time I had all four of you roll.
Oh.
You were only 5 off from the first one.
Oh, you like added it all up?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, interesting.
Yeah, interesting, right?
No,
What
you're
does that
scary.
mean? No, plus.
Okay. I'm so nervous for the Fey Wild part because I love the Fey Wilds. Alright. You all step into the Feywild and you're kind of jarred into it. It had been, I mean, a little bit cloudy and foggy and smoky. But it had been sort of late in the day, but certainly not sort of twilight hours. But you all step out and it's dark. It's kind of whimsical, moody. You can see the moon is high up in the sky. And you can kind of see its moonlight is somehow a little bit brighter though than it seems like it should be. But it's a beautiful full moon, and the clouds kind of drift lazily around it. You find yourself on a simple pebbled path, and lining the sides of the path are tiny little mushrooms, all dressed in sort of like a plain like a beige stalk with purple and red caps, white dotted caps. And you see, sort of larger flowers looming over top, and just very lush, beautiful sort of gardens. And you see sort of behind this row of mushrooms that's lining this path, there's other little mushrooms kind of darting, or dotting the landscape and shrubs and various trees and things. But quite a few flowers. And you guys see that as you guys sort of are standing there taking it all in, you see sort of a really giant snail, same as the ones you've been riding. A giant snail just goes sort of slowly across the path in front of you and continues off into the forest. And you see just a whole lot of light that doesn't make sense that it should be there in terms of the world you're from. So a lot of mushrooms are bright. They are luminescent. A lot of the moss on the trees, it's sort of a slight coloration to it that is showing up even in the twilight. Everything kind of has a glow to it, a shine. And there's a very soft sort of humming on the air.
I'm looking to see if there's a source to that, or
Yeah. You can roll me a perception check.
While she's doing that, can I take a peek at my unicorn horn? Open up my pocket and look in.
Yeah, you look at it, and it looks as if for the moment, the glitter that was coming off of it, let's say the trickle was 100, it's now at like 1 or 2.
Okay,
So it's slowed significantly.
Okay.
And so it looks like it hasn't lost too much since you last checked on
Okay.
it. Mhm.
Okay, well that's good.
6.
You don't necessarily, you just can, it's almost as if it's coming from all around you, if that makes sense. It's not one voice in particular.
That's not weird at all.
Oh wait, we can all hear the humming, right?
No, you all hear the
Okay, can I try to like pinpoint it as well?
rolling perception checks.
6.
Oh my god.
Same thing. You basically, that's so good. You basically just pick up on the fact that you just notice the fact that it's multiple voices. And it's multiple voices all around you. That reminds me. You while you hear this, this humming and this really like sort of we have new friends. New friends are here in the Feywild. All for us in the Feywild.
Feywild is the Wizard of Oz.
They're all the voices continue to pick up speed in a sense that they all start to chime in, and it seems to get more excited, and the lyrics continue to shift and change, and it's like a snowball that's rolling down a hill.
I'm scared.
Everybody give me a perception check.
20. Not natural.
I rolled a 6, but I do have 4.
But you. Oh, I thought you rolled this. But I was
You're
like,
like,
oh,
how is that a 6?
Yeah.
17.
What did you roll for them?
6.
Sola and Allura, you notice as you're kind of looking around, you notice that on your friends, on your team members, that there's a strange sort of splattering pattern on their skin. So for example, Allura, what color are you again? You're a light green.
I think I can't remember. I'm a light blue tealish. Yeah, kind of like green.
So you see an even lighter version of that sort of splattering, especially around where you were pierced, but also on in the same spots that you had blood splattering, anywhere that touched your skin, you have little splatters of lighter color,
Oh god.
almost like vitiligo. If you guys know what that.
So you see that on everybody?
And if you look at yourselves, at your hands, for you, they would be all over your hands. Your hands would probably almost be completely a different color. But you see that because you're blue, right? You'd be like
you're bright blue.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they're also it's just
Mhm.
all over.
Mauve is very heavily splattered.
So mine's mostly just on my hands.
Oh god.
I don't remember how the fight necessarily went, but it's basically where the blood would be. So you all have visible patches on you.
Okay.
Do a
We're like
nature
marked.
check to sort of take a guess as to why we're covered in this sort of
And just
spidery
speak
stuff.
With advantage, because I would say it'd be pretty easy to deduce.
22.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to deduce that this is where you hadn't had a chance to wash the blood off. And this is where
Oh, because they have like
blood
silver
patches.
blood, don't they?
I don't know about that, but in my head this is just the results.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know the actual word for their blood, but
It's kind of like one of those crime scenes you see when like they get those fancy flashlights and they I mean like tea lights and they put it over like the crime scene. You can see like where the blood is.
They do
It's
that
like
with
Yeah.
it's like we're lit up like a gosh dang firework.
Okay, but we gotta wash this off. We can't be walking around the Feywild covered in unicorn blood.
Ooh, they're covered in unicorn
Oh
blood.
shit! Already know.
There's
I
gossip out there.
These new friends.
Can I take
Not new friends.
wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I have a water skin. Can I take my water skin and pour it out, like
Yeah.
wash it on,
Yeah.
on my body, see if it washes off?
Yeah, go for it.
Is it okay?
You
I just
you
did-
start scrubbing at your skin, and nothing happens.
Ah!
It's on there.
It's stained. It's stained to my soul.
So we're just stuck like this the whole time we're here.
Ooh, baby kill the unicorn, maybe.
Okay, where are you?
so fun.
I'm like, I'm like calling out, asking them to show themselves.
We're already here. Our new friend is blind. Probably blind. Yep, I think you're right. They're blind.
Okay, does anybody see where this
Give me a
voices are coming
perception
from?
check at advantage.
Okay.
And
Wait, can I too?
Will's gonna kind of wander away.
I got a nat 20.
You're gonna wander away from the group.
Yeah.
It's roll me
No.
wisdom saving.
Every time.
15.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a d20.
Two.
You love mushrooms the most.
Okay.
Like you're obsessed with mushrooms.
Yeah.
And there are so many mushrooms in this forest.
Okay. And so is it overridden my thinking, or is it just
You can still, so for the purposes of this is going to stick with you while you're in the Feywild.
Yeah.
But just however you want to role play that, but
Yeah.
you are going to be sort of swayed by the need to check out mushrooms or interact with them in some way.
well, I'm gonna be walking around looking at all these mushrooms. I don't know if anybody has seen me or not. Should I roll stealth maybe?
Are you trying to sneak away?
Not necessarily, but I'm trying to find my own space.
Okay. I would say, Allura, you're not looking for the source of the song.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
I got a 5.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to walk off into the forest a little ways by yourself, sort of looking at all the various mushrooms, the different sizes, shapes, colors. They're wildly, massively different, and they look completely unlike anything you've ever seen before. You two, you notice now that the path, the little mushrooms lining the path, they're all kind of jigging and dancing and moving. And upon first inspection, you see their cute little faces as they're dancing and singing and looking up at you, very excited.
Okay, I'm gonna lie flat on my belly. So I'm looking directly at these mushrooms.
See the thing.
I'm just resisting that urge to not murder them.
Perfect. Okay, listen, we don't know where we are. We need a little bit of help. Do you think you can give us directions?
Where you wanna go?
Mostly out.
Where's that?
Trying to get back to the regular realm. Trying to get out of the Feywild.
What's the regular route? This is the regular line.
Okay. Alright.
Mhm.
That's the
I don't even know. Yeah, what do they call our world?
It's Meowlin is the continent, I think, right?
No.
It's the
No,
material,
what Meowlin?
the material
the,
plane.
Calico is
Oh yeah.
the kingdom.
Or well,
You ever heard of a place called Kaliko?
Calico? No.
or is there a word for the planet we're from?
Have you ever heard of Hither?
No.
Does it go thither?
No. But Hither, and
Thither.
not, but hither. You can't.
Yes. We did.
Yes. Well, yes. Do we want to go there?
I don't know. I don't understand
So
really.
where? Hither? You're here. You are hither.
Oh,
We want to go
thither.
thither.
Hither where
Thither.
your home is?
I guess so.
Think so. Maybe. How many dimensions are there?
It's a I don't
Pick from.
There's so many realms, I have no idea.
Oh no.
The mushroom's getting upset. Okay, little mushroom guys.
Yeah.
What's your name?
We don't have names.
Okay. Little mushroom guys.
We are one.
Okay, that's good to know.
Are you
That
one?
sounds bad.
No,
No.
Are you us?
no, we're separate beings.
They don't. I think
You're
they're
free.
simple.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
Yes.
you sing songs to us. And you came to the thing wild today. You talked
Look,
down the
look.
path
We
out of nowhere.
we don't sing. Where we're from.
Little mushroom guys.
Oh no. It's okay. You can sing.
Roll me a wisdom.
Carlin. Wisdom saving, you said?
7.
18.
So then roll me a d20.
18.
As it like you don't sing, and they'll kind of lean forward off the path, and some spores kind of sprinkle into your nose, and you fall in love with the nearest character. This is
This happens to you a lot.
you're always trying to romance somebody.
I was like, why are you looking at me? I'm trying to have a conversation.
I don't know. I'm just fine. I just
Okay, well that's fine.
Literally just splashes more.
Okay.
What's
Little mushrooms. Can I ask you one more question?
Yeah.
Well, maybe more than one, but can I ask you another question?
You said what?
Can I ask you? Okay, one really important question. How do
What
I?
are you gonna give me?
Oh, are we bartering? Well, what is
Well,
what
that's-
would you want?
Just polite.
That's
Why would you
That's
ask
one
a
of-
question
that's
without
I feel like that's one of the rules. What do mushrooms like? What do you want? I
sing with us
sing you a song.
or sing with us?
Okay, what are you singing? Someone's so
What
sick
do
of
you
this.
want to sing?
I don't. Whatever you guys. I just need my question answered. So whatever you want me to.
I'll let you ask your question in this one, and I'll answer this one.
I like look at everybody.
The whole path is like lined and just swaying and dancing.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
And she so starts swaying, twisting it into. She's like, I just want to know how to get the unicorn blood off my body.
You can't.
Okay. There's no
If
way.
you're in the twilight
Oh.
zone, and can be seen under the moonlight. Then it'll glow.
But only in the Twilight Zone. But only in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, when you're under the moonlight, it'll glow.
Okay, that's good to know.
Hey, you're
Brilliant. I don't think you've ever said that to me before.
I've never heard you sing before, Sola. That's pretty good.
Well, thanks, everybody.
Very good singer.
Oh my god. I like the big wild, actually.
All the way down the path, it's like very, 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 and all the little caps are like bouncing like these tiny
Maybe
little mushrooms.
maybe we should follow the path down the way.
Follow the path, follow the path, follow the little pebble path.
Where does it? Where
the
do
song is vaguely familiar.
Where are we? Where does the path go? Like, if we follow this, where will we get to?
It
Can
goes
we-
where it goes.
Can we follow the little path road? down the.
Of course.
Okay.
So we have to sing.
Yeah, the whole way.
Hold my
Definitely
hand.
should.
Linked arms and
Yes, we should link
Oh,
arms.
roll me a
Like Wizard of
wisdom
Oz.
saving
Oh
throw.
shoot! Ugh. Oh my god, it keeps falling. Oh, I got a natural 20.
Nice. Okay.
21.
As you guys start to move down the path, you notice like the mushrooms are kind of waving with you as you guys are going down this pathway. Mo, you are off in the forest. What are you doing?
I forgot about
Um,
I assumed he'd go with us, but
I'm just looking for a nice little gritty area. A nice little
You find like
Spot.
nice little clearing, just a small clearing. A little nook rather among the trees where there's a little bit of grass and some wildflowers and some frogs just sort of hopping around through the grass.
He's inspects the area. This'll do. And then he sits down, takes his little bag, and puts a snail crown on the ground. And he puts his potion bottle on the ground. And he takes his little bag with the unicorn teeth in it. And I assume, are they anything anymore? still?
They are disintegrating, but I would say at the same rate as the thorn. So they're still there.
And he says a little prayer for the bear and the wild wonder and asks for his guidance. Thank you for bringing me to this place. I never thought you'd bring me here. And then he gets up and walks away. But I see a mushroom and a very nice one. And he goes to pick it.
Roll me a D100.
Oh.
Why are you
Why I do that so poorly. 34.
You roll them like towards you.
Sorry, what was the number?
34.
33. If you leave this little spot, you you notice the light around you kind of shifted from sort of that pale blues and sort of grays of the moonlight to more of an amber color as you kind of walk away from this spot. And the trees somehow seem to, it's almost like they stand taller, if that makes sense. They kind of seem to perk up a little bit.
Okay. And then I have a nice, pretty pink, sparkly mushroom.
No.
Oh no.
No, you see, I mean, sure, let's say pink and sparkly. Sure, that's what you see. You see a pink sparkly mushroom, and you pick it, you put it in your pocket.
And then I try to return to my party.
Roll
follow
me
this
a,
again.
yeah, roll me a nature check. Great. I like this one.
Nature. 16.
Yeah, you follow the sound of music fairly easily. However, when you arrive to the path, they're quite far ahead of you. You can see them off in the distance, but you definitely have to like hurry to catch up to them.
we just
I mean,
forgot.
I mean, I start
entirely.
running after them and calling folks. Guys, wait!
Oh guys, we left Mo.
Well,
Oh,
I think Mo left us, to be honest.
Oh.
Look at this pretty big mushroom I found.
Oh, that's great, Mo.
cool.
Where are you going?
The mushrooms I think are sentient here.
Oh,
Yeah, be careful what you're picking.
I don't know. Do I see them?
Yeah, you see them dancing on the ground.
No,
They're
no,
tiny.
That. Yeah, keep that to yourself. No.
But they're so cute. and amazing.
They
and
all they they said that they were one with each other.
I
Yeah,
And
they're
that-
like
Yeah,
a
they're-
hive
Yeah,
mind.
hive mind of mushrooms.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
we
go and
should-
get one of them. Are they about my size?
No, they're tiny.
They're small.
They're
Okay.
like floating.
Okay.
They're teeny tiny little birds.
Okay. Maybe I can pick one.
You're gonna pick one?
Oh no.
No, don't do that.
What if they start screaming? No.
Well, I'm reaching out.
I'm gonna
Yeah, so grab Mo's hand.
shove Mo.
Hey.
Okay, roll me contesting. I don't want to do strength, throw, or strength. Roll me contesting.
His is like constitution. His mine is strength.
Roll me contesting constitution. I don't know how it makes sense. But it's
12, 13, 15.
6.
okay. You go to pop and Rowan just manages to smack your hand out of his way.
Oh, I pushed him over.
Oh, you managed to push him over.
Pushed him over.
Mo, they're living beings.
But they're so cool.
So you
No,
can't
it's so-
pick them.
You kill them.
Listen, we already took out one Feywild creature today. I don't want to take out another.
Yeah, and we're covered.
There's
And
like
you hear it go down the path.
God.
They killed the unicorn, and it's like a trickle as it goes. They killed the
Oh
unicorn.
my god.
They're gonna kill us next.
Guys,
Oh,
we did not.
we're
No,
doing-
no, no, no.
I'm
We're
not gonna kill you.
not gonna kill you. No.
We're not gonna kill you. I just
We didn't kill it. We didn't.
Shh. These are secrets.
So, do you guys know where the
Alright.
hags
Dude,
are?
I still can't even lie.
The hags?
Nope. Sorry. Yes, you can. You can lie.
Oh,
and,
okay.
sorry, forgot to mention.
That's over now.
That's over. Your packs are done. You can conceive of 3.
I didn't get what any of those things were talking about.
Have you guys asked about the hags yet?
No, we're just trying to walk.
You're
What
like the
hags?
Yeah.
slow-
What
Where are-
hags?
Where are they? Woo.
Not really.
Cool bird.
So
I
where
thought
are
it was
we
just
going?
one hag.
Where are we all
They're-
going? To our death, probably.
There's 3. There's 3
There's
hags.
3. What?
Yeah.
Why didn't nobody tell me there was 3?
We're getting less cute now.
Hmm.
They're and young.
So what do you guys do exactly? Just bug people for a living, or?
I don't think.
I don't know if they get offended.
We're just
They
just
seem
following
pretty-
the path right now. Figure out where we are. Hopefully, we'll get out of the forest.
All of the time. All of the time. All of the time.
I don't like this. This is-
Everybody, roll me as you guys continue to walk. Roll me a perception check.
Perception.
15.
Damn. 6.
Nice.
Perception. 19, 20, 22.
How much did you get to learn?
I got a 6.
Okay, you got a 9? Okay, Mo and Allura. You don't so much pick up on this. I mean, you obviously it'll be hard to miss the further that you go. But Berlin and Sola, you're the first to kind of notice that there's to the left of you, there's a very large sort of wall bridge type structure that's crumbled and falling apart, but it's absolutely massive. It's all brick and it's kind of looming off in the distance there. And as you kind of start to look around, you notice in the distance a very tall, very slanty, very tilted tower. Just one solo spire, just tilted sort of over.
Okay, I'm gonna go back on my belly to talk to the mushrooms.
Hi.
Hi. What's over there? What's that structure?
You gotta sing it.
What's that structure over there?
That's the slanty tower. Slanty tower, cause the slanty.
It's is it slanty?
It's lazy. It's a slanty town.
Oh, ask them if there's any hags.
Why do I have to ask? You're perfectly capable of singing in the mushrooms too.
And then I'm gonna I'll get down on my belly too.
It's bubbling.
Like, is there any hags in the tower?
How would I know?
You didn't sing that.
How would I know?
Okay.
There's a hag in Hither, and one in yon, and even one in thither.
And we're in Hither. So whereabouts in Hither is the hag?
The hag in Hither is Battlorna Whitestrong, and she's typically not in the slanty tower.
Okay. Well, maybe we should
But she
check
could
it out.
be. I don't know.
Have you ever seen the hag? Do 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 do
We
do.
talk about Battlorna.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Seen her? Yep.
Okay.
Where is she?
Nowhere I want to be.
Oh.
That was a good one. Maybe we should go to the tower to get our bearings and stuff. It's a tall tower.
Good town.
At the
Good
very
town.
least,
Good town.
we might want to think about resting.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
very low on the
Everybody roll me,
spells.
Roll me a I think it's wisdom. Might be constitution.
Oh no. What is it?
Okay, but we're low, so whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's wisdom.
Wisdom?
I got 7.
11.
Oh,
A saving throw or just wisdom?
Saving throw.
Yeah,
5.
I got 7.
5.
11. Okay, sorry, what did you guys all roll?
7.
5.
5.
11.
Mo is the only one that passes this. But all of you are immediately you're immediately slowed. The world is now in slow motion. As Mo seems to be just zipping around in the
Oh.
but we'll just keep it to mostly just a role playing purpose, not so much. But basically, yeah, you're also like you're like trying to walk them.
Slow down.
Mo doesn't react to it as if everything's normal.
Like,
Mo seems like
do
he's
we
going
look
very
slow to
fast.
Mo? Yeah.
And the Campestri is the little mushroom guys look very fast. Oh my god. And their songs are not very fun.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
You should rest. You should rest. You should go to sleep right now. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep right now.
I don't like that.
Can we try to move off the path
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
towards the slanty?
Yeah.
Is it off into the woods?
Even if
Yep.
we're going slow motion, we can still.
Yep, you can
It's
start
like-
moving. Yeah, you guys all start moving off the path. And as you guys start to move off the path, the further you get from these little mushrooms, the more sort of are beginning to feel. Like you're not moving as slow, but you are still kind of like
So we're getting a little faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
With every step that you take.
That's probably
Yeah, what's modus?
Just like you guys are moving slow, but he's just looking at mushrooms the whole way. Doesn't even notice.
just more time to stop and little things.
Only another D100 now.
44.
Yeah, you guys continue off the path, and you see you guys start to make your way, but the more that you step off the path, the more swampy, the more boggy, the mud kind of squelches under your and the steps your steps take a little more effort, and tangled up mangrove roots of those big mangrove trees kind of knot through the ground. It's very foggy, and it gets more foggy the further you head into this forest. And you see all those colorful wood mushrooms scattered around on rotting logs and moss and all that marshy sort of stuff. And as you guys continue, you guys see off in the distance a giant balloon, like a hot air balloon. You see it start to like spin, and the balloon is deflating, and it starts to spin and go out of control and kind of drop. And you see part of it get tangled up on the tower, and the rest of it you can't really see what happens to it as it falls below vision into the
no.
tree line.
Oh my god.
That's the balloon.
They hit the second tower.
Like there was like
Maybe we don't want to go over there. Yeah,
Like a bit.
maybe not.
It's like maybe surprised yourself. Yeah, just like a camera just does that. Like it seemed like the balloon got shot out of the air.
It just came out. God damn it. I'm sorry.
Can I like weird? I'm not really the one to do this, but maybe I actually, since I'm not the one to do this, I'll ask Allura.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you hi? Do you sense anything over there foreboding, like magic, something?
Oh. Let me try. Can I do an Arcana checks to see if there's any? Well, this is gonna be. We're in the Feywild. I'm probably gonna sense all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You should
fuck.
focus in.
I'm trying. No, got a 10. Sorry, I'm just thinking.
I would say that you get a faint with how far away you are.
Yeah.
It's very difficult because the Feywild in and of itself is a very magical place. But there is sort of like it would be like a little tiny little imprint, a little spike of something that like comes in and goes out.
There may be something to that. I don't know. I can't tell. This place is all magicals and like the swamp is also very mucky. It's in my toes.
Okay, so maybe not the best place to rest.
No, but
but should
maybe we should help the balloon.
yeah.
Help the balloon.
Well, there's people.
There's
usually
gotta be some.
operating-
Yeah, somebody in there.
A hot air balloon. I thought it was just a balloon.
You're like, why?
I
do
didn't
you
care.
Okay. We're like, oh my god, that balloon.
So it is hanging off the slanty tower. Like it got stuck on it.
I feel like we need
Okay.
to help whoever is in that.
I mean, if there's somebody in there, then maybe they can give us some direction. So yeah, I think that's our best bet.
Yeah.
Um,
What if it's a monster?
Oh, it might be.
What
I don't know if we're gonna encounter anything that's not kind of a monster.
Because our other option is to try to continue to sing at some mushrooms.
I like that.
No.
Okay, we are done.
No.
We're in a marsh, right?
Very swampy.
So there's water kind of around. Okay. Can I please pull out my slippers of tree frog climbing and dump them in some water just in case I need to climb this tower?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna dump that in preparation for the fact that I might have to climb stuff. And I'm gonna hold on.
Nice.
Yeah, and as you guys continue on to the tower,
Simon's your frog?
Phil, I think is the frog's name.
Yes. Who's Simon?
Don't listen what it says.
Yes, Simon is written down in his
Oh,
notebook and he
because
doesn't reply.
Simon was the talent. If you guys had a good talent act, he was gonna send you on to the king.
Oh yeah. Oh, see,
But
it's
you
a
read
whole
it
side
in
plot
your
that we never
Indians
even got
already.
to
Just the
experience.
I don't remember.
Wait, it's in your inventory?
Well,
Yeah.
I was writing inventory down and then I wrote Simon. under those
Simon.
notes. Just no context, just Simon.
Nice. Those are classic class A D&D notes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were saying from
Yeah.
you murdered my unicorn.
Oh. Sorry, Mr. Bradley.
Are we still
What is it?
glowing with
You said you were going to.
Are we still glowing with unicorn blood?
Yeah.
You can see like
Yeah.
I imagine there's like a hoof print on my chest because I think I got shackled
Was
by.
just the blood splatter,
Uh,
but it was very visible under the moonlight.
it's the blood splatter of the hoof print.
The unicorn's in blood.
And
and
for
then
purposes,
kicked
it's
you.
not on your clothing, but if you were to look, underneath your clothing.
So like I could try to hide it in my sleeves a little bit.
You would imagine that you would.
Do my best to hide my blood spatter as we
I
approach
imagine
this
that
tower.
I'm just so drenched in it that there is no watching this. It's just a skin tone.
Yeah, it looks like you have like freckles or something, but it's just your normal skin tone.
I like it.
I would too.
Bo just looks like a monster.
Most the
He look-
equivalent of being
He looks like he's
drenched.
an inverted thing. Like a reverse image.
Ew,
That's
that's so scary.
And yet you guys begin to approach the tower, and as you guys continue to step through, as you guys continue to walk and trudge your way through this, so I was looking for run. A giant crane suddenly bursts out of the bushes and flies off into the air, and you hear voices coming not from the scientific tower, but sort of slightly off from that, slightly to the right, just further into the bush. You hear Marcy's as the singing grows louder and louder and louder, and emerging from the bush are 6 bipedal rabbits, so pteranodon folk, rabbit folk, wearing clothing, sort of wearing various garb and things that looks like it was very much pieced together. None of it looking the entire set. It all kind of looks like, yeah, just very pieced together as they march towards you. And they're tugging at the reins of a giant snail, and they're all carrying clubs and slings.
So they have a snail with them. They're not
Mhm.
on it.
But they're pulling on the reins of it as they march towards you, chanting, getting more excited as they approach.
Whoa.
Do they see us?
Mhm.
Okay, so they're very aware that we're here.
Oh my gosh.
But I meant in the session.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it's a very early one.
That's good.
Okay. Nice.
Oh no. What was your rabbit's name? You played
Oh
rabbit.
yeah, you
It
should
was Typhoon's play. Oh, I think I played. Did I do Honey too? What's Honey also?
Like you did honey.
I did Hyzen play.
You
I
had
have
two honeys?
Hyzen play in my character
You know,
sheet.
'cause you did do